How are you doing? I hope you're well. This is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, coming to you from my channel, Wow Oracle. Now, Geminis, I am here to do your weekly energy reading. Your weekly energy reading for the week of May 10th through May 16th. Now, normally I would go into the layout of how the spread's going to go, but I've decided I want to be a little less long-winded on my intro, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So, first and foremost, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tapping into what Archangel Metatron has to say to you this week, okay? So I will be using the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck to do that. This is a very spiritual deck, and I hold this deck very dear to my heart. Now, normally I only use this deck for myself, but I have decided, I have had it laid upon my heart to share this deck with you. And I think this is because everything that's going on in the world right now, we're kind of coming into a place where we're tapping into that sense of self, where we need some guidance, some internal guidance from our higher power. So what I'll be doing first this week is I'll be pulling you one card from the Archangel Metatron Mastery Oracle deck, okay? So Archangel Metatron, what messages do you have for my Geminis this week? My Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of May 10th through May 16th. Archangel Metatron, what is it you'd like to bring to their attention? What is it that my Geminis need to hear about this week? What would you like to share with them? Oh, okay, your card flipped out. All right, Geminis, so what we have is we have the card Codependency. It says the key to freedom. So I feel immediately with this, Geminis, that there may be someone in your life, maybe it's you, it could be you or it could be someone in your life that is quite codependent on the relationship that you share. Now, it could be that you are very codependent in this relationship, or it could be, like I said, that the other party is very codependent in this relationship. But I feel that right now, you guys need to free yourself from this, because it's becoming burdensome. It's becoming overwhelming. Either that, or maybe it's the quite opposite. Maybe it is the quite... I'm also feeling that for some Geminis, that it could be quite opposite here. Maybe it's like you guys are not codependent, even though you feel like you're codependent on each other. But even though you're both very independent people, it's necessary for you to come together. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and read what the book says. Because like I said, this is a beautifully spiritual oracle deck. And the insight within the book is so beautiful and so, healing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, okay, Geminis? So give me 1 second. All right, it says, you're asked to look at a relationship or situation in your life and see that what started out as support and comfort has become suffocating to you both. So yeah, so maybe it is more the latter, Geminis. Maybe it is that this situation is a little bit overbearing for the both of you. Or for whatever relationship this has to deal with. It could just be friends and family. It could be anybody in your life. It doesn't have to be a love partner or a soulmate. It can be, a family member, a friend, a coworker. So what this says is, maybe you are the one who can see or sense this. It may be that you are feeling abandoned as a person whom you rely on becomes more absent. Remember that you and they are unique beings in your own right. You are put on this earth to encourage, help, support, and love each other. But be aware of when you're giving away your own power or becoming over-reliant on someone or something. Being overly dependent helps neither of you. Like two trees that are in too close proximity to each other, your roots will become entangled, your branches entwined, and it becomes hard for either of you to reach your full potential. It is easy to lose personal identity in this place and forget why we are truly here. For each has a unique soul that is best served in full personal power. What once felt safe and good becomes claustrophobic and unhealthy. Just like the tree in this image, you are meant to grow in your own space, reach up to sunlight, and expand into your own true beauty. Not be thwarted by over-independence and mutual fear that ties you together, propping each other up. Look at the magenta skyline in the card. It offers a bridge to a new way of being, promising that divine love is available to both of you. The bright green on the crest of the hill represents opportunity, movement, and growth, unlike the shadow of an entangled, dysfunctional dual energy. Archangel Metatron is asking you to break free, to take the silver key of truth and purification, and unlock yourself from what binds you together. This padlock is self-imposed. The dependency has not been done to you. You have done it to yourselves. Forgive that and understand as it is a part of your soul journey. But this time of restriction is now ending, and a new chapter awaits you both. The old leaves want to fall away to make way for new buds of renewal and springtime energy. Once you Yeah, so, maybe you guys are having a hard time talking this out because I'm having a little, throat chakra energy here. I'm feeling a little, tongue-tied. Maybe you guys have tried to talk this out, but didn't do it so well. Maybe it's time for you to rehash that and retalk that again. But also what it says is, one of you needs to find strength to turn the key. Please trust and have faith that once the key turns, it has to be turned by one of you. Metatron will not do it for you. You can come back into your own power. No longer any need to rescue each other or overly demand attention, energy, or love. The love remains. The understanding arrives from the lessons learned, and each of you can thrive in a clear space of your own. With defined boundaries, air to breathe, and space to grow. Take the key, see the lock. What do you choose? This image can also represent addiction to substances and behavior or patterns that once served you in some way, but now deny your true power. It can apply to any relationship, not just romantic, but parental, business, or anything else. Here again, the same question applies. Will you turn the key? So yes, Geminis, I feel like there's a need for you. Taurus reading was about balance. So I feel kind of that same feeling here for you, Geminis. And Taurus came right before you. There's a need for some balance in your relationships here, so that you can move away from a place of codependency into a more healthy sense of relationship. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a parent relationship. It could be a friend, family member, coworker, boss, whatever it is. There's a bit of codependency happening here, and you're being asked to take that key and unlock that codependency so that you can move forward in a more positive manner. Okay, I'll go ahead and let you take a look at this card again, so you can really kind of feel the energy of this card. Maybe it can infuse into your life and you can see exactly where it is you need that balance and you need to break free from codependency. Okay, so now what we're going to do, Geminis, is we're going to jump into your tarot part of your spread. And this is going to be the energies coming in for you this week, okay? So first and foremost, we're going to look at the energies to keep you grounded this week, as well as the energies to help you be more open. Okay, Spirit, so what energies are going to help keep my Geminis grounded this week? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? All right, Gemini, so I see that the energies to help keep you grounded this week is we have the Three of Wands. This is about you expanding out, reaching out further than you've ever reached before. I feel like with this codependency card, it's time for you to untangle the weave that you've made with this person or with this situation, and really allow yourself to become clear from that so that you can outspread your arms and really expand your life and prepare for something new coming in. And maybe it's a new dawn on this relationship. Maybe once you're able to really break away free from this codependency, you will have this expansion, this foresight, and this necessary openness to the relationship that will allow it to flourish. Because if you see this rainbow in this card, that is about harmony, and that is about fulfillment and attainment and beauty and love. So I feel like, yes, to keep you grounded this week, really, you must break away free from this codependency aspect of your life. Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open this week, we have the Sun card. Yeah. So this is about, even though, it may be hard for you to break away from this codependency, even though it may be hard for you to really want to change things up, this is about you having fun and loving life no matter what is happening. It's about you really having that warmth in your life. And, having the success in everything that you're doing. So this week, to stay more open, come from that place. Come from that place of warmth and vitality and love and fun. Expand your life and open yourself up. It's like you both need that right now. You and whoever this is that's in this situation with you, you both need to just have some fun together. Don't be so intertwined that it becomes overbearing and more burdensome. Open yourselves up so you can enjoy each other's company, enjoy the fun, and enjoy everything else around you as well. Because maybe it is that you've become so dependent on this person, so dependent on this situation, that you're not really able to see anything else coming in. And maybe it's time for you to just have fun and enjoy your life. Okay, Geminis, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you this week, as well as what negative energies may be coming in for you this week. Because, you know, we live in a world of polarity. There's light for every dark, dark for every light. So we have to look at both sides of the spectrum so we can know the best way to make ourselves and make our way through our weeks, right? Right. So, Spirit, what positive energies are coming in for my Geminis this week? And what negative energies are coming in for them this week? All right, Geminis. So as far as the positive energies coming in for you this week, we have the Star card. Yes, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. I see that this week, there is some new inspiration coming in for you this week, Geminis. There's some new sense of self that is really helping you to rise up and break free from this codependent situation in your life. Because, you know, the Star card is about you having a renewal of self and coming from a place of serenity. So this week, I see that if you can come from this place, that this is really going to flow in for you this week. It's almost like you're going to be really feeling full of yourself again, and not in the bad sense, but in the good way. You know, I don't mean like full of yourself like you're so fucking full of yourself. I mean like feeling full of life and vitality. It's almost like you're having a spiritual renewal this week that is allowing yourself to really see the truth of the matter for everything that's going on in your life. And it's also about bringing balance, because you see how she's holding two different, you know, water receptacles here, and she's pouring them out both equally. So this week I see that if you can break free from your codependency this week, you're going to have a lot of balance and a lot of renewal in your life. A lot of beautiful renewal in your life. Now, because, you know, the 1 is about new beginnings and new opportunities. And with the 7, you know, it's about spirituality and reflection and assessment and discovery. So I see that this week you're going to be discovering new opportunities and new beginnings and new potentials in your life. And it may be even be with this same relationship, because you're realizing that you don't need each other like you needed each other before. Like you're seeing the situation from a different way, able to see the love in it rather than seeing that, you know, claustrophobic, intertwined sense of relationship. Now, as far as the negative challenges coming in for you this week, we have the Hierophant. So yeah, you may be still feeling like if this isn't meant for you, you may still be feeling like you don't have the key to break away from this. Maybe this really is you, Gemini, who's the codependent. I'm not saying for sure that it is. I'm not going to accuse anybody from being a codependent person. But I see that this week with the Hierophant here, you know, a 5 is about instability and conflict. So I feel it's like maybe you feel that if you try to break away or if you try to make a change in your relationship, that it's going to cause some kind of fight or some kind of, you know, situation that's not going to be healthy. But, you know, I want you to realize that in this card, there's 2 keys hanging here. And it's like you both have the key to success here. But I feel like this week, you're really not sure yet. You're not sure that you can make that step. You're not sure if you can break away from this. Because it's like you still feel safe in this situation. You feel safe in this codependency. And I must say, if that's the case, Gemini, seek some sort of teacher, some sort of practitioner that can help you with this. Because maybe there's some spiritual baggage. Maybe there's some emotional baggage that you need to release this week so that you can see the truth for what it is and you can break away from this codependency. Because, you know, the Hierophant is about your beliefs and your traditions. So you may be stuck. You may be feeling stuck this week. Stuck in the way that this relationship flows because maybe it still works for you. But what Spirit's trying to tell you is that you are stifling not only yourself, but the partner in this. And it could be vice versa. Like I said, it could be either way. But one or the other is still enjoying the way this works, and it's very stifling to the other person. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at we're going to look at how to best invite in those positive energies of that renewal, of that inspiration. And we're going to look at how this, you know, being stuck in the flow of this relationship could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can my Geminis best invite in the positive energies? And how might the negative energies affect them? All right, so Geminis, I feel that the best way for you to invite in those positive energies is the Nine of Pentacles. So with this Nine of Pentacles, you know, this is about you coming from a place of gratitude. Coming from a place of gratitude for this relationship. You know, being thankful that it has held you up to this point. Being thankful that you have had that other person in your life that has been that rock, or that you've been that rock for another person in your life. But it's about you coming from a place knowing that you're self-sufficient, that you can do things on your own, that you don't have to have another person to make you feel validated or to have you feel like you're good enough. Because this is about you really seeing that in yourself and knowing that you don't need any validation from anybody else. That you are worthy of everything in your life, even if it's by yourself. So this week, I see that you will have this renewal in your life if you realize that you have everything you have everything in you that you need to break away from this codependent situation in your life. Okay, Geminis? Now, as far as how those negative energies could affect you this week, we have the Queen of Wands. So it could be very well that, you know, there's an Aries in your midst. I'm just kind of tapping into the energy, and I feel that maybe there's an Aries that this has to deal with. Maybe there's an Aries in your life, Geminis, that you have become really codependent on the situation with this person. And this person could be unhealthy for you. I feel a very unhealthy vibe from this person. Like maybe you've invested too much with this relationship and it is time for you to allow something new to flow in. But if this isn't a person and you're feeling this energy for yourself, this could be that this week, if you stay in this place of being stuck in this codependent relationship, not really using the keys here to unlock yourself from it, you're going to be stifling yourself from this warmth that's coming in for the Sun card, that this fun that's coming in. It's almost like you're not allowing something new to really culminate for you. And what's going to happen is you're going to be so underdetermined. You're going to be underdetermined to really allow yourself to know that you're self-sufficient and allow yourself to have this renewal. You're going to be blocking yourself off from really moving forward, staying intertwined in this codependent relationship. Okay, Geminis? And I mean, I don't have much more to say to that because it's pretty crystal clear. It's pretty crystal clear that if you can't see yourself for being the self-sufficient person that you are, if you don't know that you come from a place of duality, that you can have that structure in any area of your life by yourself, that you're really going to be cutting yourself off for some real true beauty coming in for you. Okay? So now we're going to do Geminis. We're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies coming in for you. And we're going to look at how you can best overcome this block. Okay? So Spirit, what are the benefits of the positive energies for my Geminis this week? And how can they best overcome the negative challenges? All right, Geminis. So the benefits of the positive energies this week, we have the Eight of Wands. Yes, look at that. So this week, I feel, Geminis, if you can really come from that place of self-sufficiency and allow this renewal to come in for you, it's going to come in quick and it's going to come in fast. And you're going to feel like swift change because of this. And there's going to be serious movement. So I feel like, you know what I'm feeling right now, Geminis? If this relationship that this speaks of is becoming stagnant, if it's becoming stagnant, I feel that if you can break away from this codependency, this codependent way of being in this relationship, there's going to be some swift change in this relationship and some serious movement forward. I feel like this relationship is going to start to really culminate something new, something beautiful, something really healthy. Seeing that you both are people who can soar on your own, but doing it together, right in line with each other, rather than being intertwined like this, you know, you're like flowing right forward together with each other. And you're propelling yourselves forward, and the relationship becomes so much more stable, because of this, so much more stable. Because yeah, look at that. You know, this is the Eight of Wands. This is about movement. But the numerologically sense, in the way of thinking, it's about movement, action, change. And then I see that regeneration. That's what I see. I see that because the Eight's about regeneration. And I feel that if you can have this come in for you, you're going to have a regeneration of this relationship. That's going to move it forward on so many new levels. Okay, Gemini. Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges this week, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so this with the Five of Wands, you know, this is about you avoiding conflict. It's about, you know, say that when it comes to this person, you guys fight a lot or argue a lot and you're always both trying to prove a point or both trying to, like, you know, I'm right, you're wrong, you know, you're right, I'm wrong, like this whole thing. This is about you, like, having that ability to agree to disagree so that you can move forward. So you can move away from the fights and move away from the conflict. But I also feel like this is about you fighting for your rights. You fighting for what belongs to you. And this might be time that you need. This could be situations in your life where you need to be self-sufficient by yourself, and this codependency is keeping you from doing so. But I see here that if you can ignore the drama, if you can ignore, you know, the naysayers about what's going on in your life, and you can really break away free from this codependency, you'll bring in all these positive energies that are coming in for you. And you'll move away from that block. You'll move away from that block, realizing that even though this relationship feels stable, it's unhealthy. And it's time for you to change it. Either change it or let it go. But I see it's about change here. It's not about letting it go. It's about changing the relationship up. And doing it a different way. Doing it a different way. So you can both be a tree. You know, people are trees. And so you can both be your own separate tree. Not intertwined within each other, but growing strong right next to each other. Okay, Geminis? So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull one more card just to see how you're going to be feeling with everything coming your way. You know, we're going to see the overall impact. So, Spirit, what is the overall impact of my Geminis this week? My Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You guys got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is about a renewal of love. This is about a renewal of emotions coming in. No longer feeling blocked. But having that creativity of self, that creative mind to really bring in the positive energies and allow love to refill this relationship. So I feel that maybe in the past, love was kind of lacking in this relationship. But I see this week, if you can take all the advice given by Spirit here, you will really bring back in that love necessary. And you'll have this beautiful, overwhelming emotion that is going to make you feel so fulfilled again, so rebalanced, so regenerated. Seeing the love and the warmth and the fun in life once again. Okay, Geminis. So those are your energy readings. But now we're going to get into this little thing that we've been doing. If you've been here before, you understand this. So what I want to do is I want to answer any question you might have right now. So what I want you to do, Gemini, is I want you to really focus in on a question that you might have right now. Now understand that even if you're watching this a year from now, know that Spirit is delivering me that energy, delivering that energy to me right now so they can answer this question that you have. So I was originally only doing this for Taurus for their birthday season, but I decided I really like it. I like being able to answer any specific questions you guys have out there. So right now what I want you to do, as I shuffle these cards, I want you to focus in on a question you may have right now. Something specific that you need answered. And what I'll do is I will shuffle the cards and I will pull 3 cards. One card will be the circumstances surrounding this question. The second card will be some advice that Spirit's giving you in regards to this question. And the third card will be the outcome if you take that advice. Okay, so focus in right now, Geminis. Focus in on the question, okay? So, Spirit, what guidance do you have right now for my Geminis? My Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. In regards to the question they're asking. What advice do you have for my Geminis in regards to this thing that they're inquiring about? What can best help them to understand this question and how best to process the answer of this question? All right, Geminis. So, as far as the circumstances that surround this question, we have decisions. And it says, it's your decision whether you keep this up or let it go. But continuing will not change the circumstance or the outcome. So I feel with this question, Geminis, there's something in your life that you're really wondering about. But know that no matter what, the outcome is going to be favorably for you, from what I feel so far. Okay? Now, as far as the advice that Spirit has for you in regards to this question, we have worthwhile. And it says, life is not about being taught a lesson for getting something wrong. It's about having an experience that adds richness to your life. So yeah, like I said, I feel like no matter what, this is going to come out with a good outcome for you, for your highest good, because we have worthwhile now. Now, as far as the outcome, if you take this advice here, we have anger. Interesting. So what this says, Geminis, even though you're bursting inside, you need to remain calm. Dig deep and find the strength to activate the self-control that lies within you. So I feel, yeah, that right now, with this question you're asking, you feel a lot of anger inside. You feel a lot of anger inside. You have a lot of things you want to say. But Spirit is asking you to hold steady, hold tight to those things, and really culminate the best way you can work yourself through this question. Okay, because everything that you're doing right now in life is worthwhile. And it's your decision. It's your decision on how you want to move forward. Okay, so do you want to move forward with positivity or do you want to move forward in anger? You decide. You decide, Geminis. Okay? Well, Geminis, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated. If they did, please comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's going on. And if you're new to my channel, please like, click subscribe, and share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. You know, because I'm here. I want to help people. I want to help people on their path. That is my main focus. That is my main mission. So please, like I said, share this with anybody you feel needs to hear it. And I want to say thank you to all my Geminis for being with me in this space. I love connecting with you. I love sharing messages with you. And I hope they help. This is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from our Oracle. Saying once again, thank you for being with this space and thank you for being with me in this space. Okay, Geminis? We'll see you next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.